Yeah, welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Each and everyone. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you, Zoomers. I think there'll be more of you tomorrow. Thank you. I really am very deeply moved and I don't even quite know how to express the sense of it's deeper than gratitude, you know? I mean, that everybody has taken the time and the energy and the money and the travel, 5 hours in LA, and to join together in the recognition of our true nature. I mean, it serves all being. It serves all being, and it, I don't mean in a special way, like, oh, we are the special chosen ones or anything like that, but there is some urgency and importance to it in times like these to make a different choice, to make a different choice. And I mean, some of us have kids, and that takes a lot to get here. If you have children at home, jobs, pets, but the field of the ripple, the field of energy that is generated, that comes together, that is then magnified in the fabric of reality. It's preciousness beyond words. It's a deep honor to be together like this. And I deeply respect your choice to be here. And I am in deep gratitude and thankfulness for it. Hallelujah comes to mind with the altar. Oh, thank you. Thank you for people showed up a whole day early. We had fun. We had good times. We all came together. Everybody did all different kinds of things. Gave rides, this is and that's. Sharon just got done teaching a retreat, and here she is. Thank you. Alex, another teacher in our lineage. Thank you so much. All dear friends, all of you, just thank you. I don't want to talk a long time tonight. People have traveled. We've all been real social. Barb was telling me grounding. We need grounding. Evidently, a lot of us were feeling the heightened energy, even maybe a week ahead of being here. And some of us just are just coming out of Sharon's retreat, so it's very palpable. But I do like to encourage, point a little bit towards a few things the first night. One of them being this word intention. Aja uses the word aspiration. Clarify your aspiration. I find it really revealing to visit on the first night of retreat, like what got me here? What's kind of juicy, relevant, presenting itself. And it may not come just like, that, like we're not demanding something from our meditation, our retreat, we're listening. But we're looking below the surface of like, the tasks of everyday life of how we got here. And sort of like asking the question of, I wonder what brought me here. I wonder what wants to come forward. I wonder what this journey, not that we have to spell it out the first night. That's not what I'm saying, but just kind of opening a door. It's like opening a door to something deeper that wants to begin speaking. Because now we have time to really listen. So it's almost like opening the door, and maybe even if we dare, stepping into the room and just really listening to whatever we want to call that, the soul, the inner teacher, the guide within. Um, it can just be a fun and curious and exercise full of wonderment and openness. It's like the beginning of opening the heart and the mind and shifting the attention from what we've been accomplishing, what we've been doing all our lives. I mean, we have things we have to do. There's nothing wrong with it, but it's just a shift. I also would like to just remind all of us that the mind that likes to divide, the facet of mind that is the divisionary capacity. So we can define that as a flower, this is a cup, this is a Jennifer, this is a microphone. It provides a certain service to us so that we can sort of like divide up the one fabric of reality, the tapestry, into blue threads, red threads, yellow threads. Can get really kind of crazy at retreat with comparison, and not only comparison, but just unkindness can start coming forward, unkindness towards oneself usually. I guess like in psychology, they would call it the superego, the judging aspect of the mind that wants to say, you're not doing that, and that person's getting it. And when that person got up, they knew what they were talking about, but I certainly don't. And I'm just sitting here with my mind going 3 million miles an hour, and what the hell am I doing here? And I mean, you know, you know that piece of reality as well as I do. It settles down, it calms down, it becomes informed by something deeper and quieter and stillness itself. So if that aspect comes forward for you, that piece of the dividing, warring, oppositional mind and thought stream and emotional stream, I would encourage gentleness, gentle kindness. You can even ask a question, is it kind? And also, if you must interact with it, it can be useful to come from a very neutral, sort of benign place, like maybe, or I'll get back to you, without pushing or grabbing. Just I'm not sure about that. I'll talk to you later. Right now, I'm diving. Dropping the attention below the neck can be useful, following the breath. Bring the attention to a aspect of reality like a great being, a bodhisattva, and evoking that in those times. Whatever that is to you, I invite and I evoke the help and assistance from all the great beings now. Because there's not a one of us in this room and on the Zoom room that hasn't gone to war with our mind. So it's not a failing. It's not a failing. It's a conditioning. It's a habit. And we're here to recognize that and to bring, discover, enlighten through an anchor into the ground of being, the silentness and stillness that is, the presence that is, not coming and going. And it's inherent to each and every one of us. It's not rewarded by a better meditation than the next person. It's not rewarded. It's not earned. It's not taken or given. It is. We are that. And if it doesn't feel that way, it's okay. Sometimes you have to take things on faith. And like the Tibetans, Buddhists, where we all gather sometimes with a confidence, the confidence of the great beings. I am that. Khenpo Jigme, when he did the White Tara empowerment this past time at Sharon's retreat, he said, I am White Tara. I am White Tara. I am White Tara. Not praying to White Tara. I am White Tara. In this day and age, I'm really feeling that. Like, that's the true embodiment and the true acceptance. And the mind might be going crazy, saying a million other things. You might feel small and like, I'm anything but that, or whatever it is. So be it. Bring it on in to the circle. I see you, and I see that you feel small. Come on in. I'm right here. I'm right here. I'm right here for you, and so are all these other beautiful people. And then the attention is practiced again and again and again and again as we move from divisionary, warring, oppositional allegiance to a deeper mystery. If you end up not knowing, okay. Because the conceptual mind has to come to terms with that it's not going to understand the great mystery that's inherent to the great mystery. It's not a concept. It's not conceptual. It's mysterious. Life is mysterious. Also, if you get into some kind of loop of despair or hopelessness or just, I mean, the comparative mind's going insane. It just feels totally undoable. You know, look here, look at the Bodhisattva altar, look around. Come to one of the retreat leaders, write me a note, come to the small group, come up at satsang. It can feel vulnerable, it can feel scary, but I mean, it's the best seat in the house. I'm looking at the best, beautiful garden ever right now. You're all beautiful. Because in this case, and also within our lineage, there's not a whole bunch of meditation instruction other than be still, question your thoughts, and contemplate the source of reality. Keep your eye on God. Or, down and up become one thing, in and out become one thing, same, same. So it can feel a little like, I've had people over the years, well, when are you going to teach meditation? Some people know my story, some people don't, but I didn't really come to this through a lot of meditation. So that meditation was discovered as an amazing reflection of what had already been realized. True, what are Adia's words? True meditation, pure, wordless surrender. And if one becomes very attentive, attention is our currency, like it's our gold. Whatever we attend to grows, becomes prominent. So the more that we bring that attention to the deeper listening, the presence, I am. It can be simple. Sometimes at retreat, emotional chaos can occur. I mean, Sharon and I independently both called it a rock and roll show. It can be pretty wild when things are dismantling, things that are begging to return to love, begging to go. They're being held in time and space as a mistake that we think lends our survival. Our survival depends on these consolidated, conditioned, they may not even be conscious. And then all of a sudden at retreat, it's like, whoa, you're not alone. The fire of transformation is very fierce, but it's a fierce time. This is a fierce time. This is a time of fierceness. I mean, one of the beautiful people who works here and helps with retreats, Nate, some of you know him. He and his wife are from North Carolina, and the town they both grew up in doesn't exist anymore. That's fierce. It'd be like driving into Cove and it's gone. So bringing in this sense, even if you doubt it, even if it's rocking your world, you're in the spin cycle, whatever it is, this sense of, I am that, and evoking these great beings, and evoking essence, love, love that is not caused, it's not taken, it's not given, it's the fiber, the heart of every piece of relative reality. Bring it, evoke it. I used to do body work, and somebody would be on the mat, and like all of their guides and angels, and I don't know what names you want to put to them. If that's too, frequencies, I don't care, would just be resonating in the room. And it would look like a life rope just dangling right there. I mean, all they had to do was go, but we somehow haven't been taught that. We're going to do it. We're going to do it. the effortless effort. What brings this here is love. And that's been the only case for about 22 years now. Whatever, as Rumi said, what made the rose open, opened here in my chest. And I'm not talking about romantic love, although that's part of it, a beautiful part of it, and all the different kinds of relative love that can come and go. I'm talking about the heart of matter, the essence of all that is. It can feel uncomfortable to move into the heart, and that could be an understatement. It can feel devastating to walk around in this world with your heart wide open, but I'm going to be encouraging it for the next 6 days. That's literally the whole message here. Liberated wholeheartedness as the expression. So you can open, gain confidence and strength and beauty from our container and our Sangha and our teachers. And like Barb said, dive deep. May it serve all being. May it serve all being. I love you. I think I'd like to take a 10-minute